me if you don't want me.
This is my informative speech. Wouldn't it be nice to come home every day to someone that's just happy to see you and greet you at the door? To know that at the end of a long, hard work day, that there's someone at home that's going to be just happy spending time with you. These are just a couple of examples of how my life goes because we've made the decision to adopt dogs to make them part of our family life. Since the key to adopting the right dog for your family is doing some research on the different breeds that you're interested in and look at their basic characteristics and see how they will fit into your lifestyle and your family. Since we have a Labrador Retriever named Blazer, I thought I would do my speech today over the Labrador Retriever breed. It is one of the most popular dogs in the world, according to psychology professor and well-known author Stanley Coren, who's written many books about dogs. I'm going to discuss the history of the Labrador Retrievers today, some physical characteristics, their temperament, and some possible health issues. So you can have some things as background on the breed. First of all, with the history of the breed, according to Laura Barmore in an article called The History of the Labradors are believed to have come from Newfoundland and Labrador, Canada originally in the early 16th century. The fishermen there used them to retrieve the nets with the fish out of the water. The breed has kind of emerged from the St. John's water dog in the mid to late 16th century. The English and Irish fishermen then took them back home to England in the early 1800s. The breed that you know today is the modern breed. It was actually developed in 19th century England, and they were bred primarily to retrieve game and hunting, waterfowl, and such. The Kennel Club recognized the breed in 1903, but the first actual registration of a Labrador Retriever wasn't written down until 1917. I would also like to go over some of the physical aspects of the Labrador Retriever, so you know what they would look like and about the size. The American Kennel Club refers to them as a medium to large but compact sized dog. They are strong with an athletic build and usually stand 21 to 25 inches tall at their withers, which is like the top of their shoulder. They usually weigh between 55 and 100 pounds depending on if they're male or female and how they've been bred. The American breed are taller and lankier, and the English bred dogs tend to be heavier and blockier and thicker in appearance. Their coat is a dense, water-resistant double coat. It is oily, but slightly dry, so there might be some flaking. The AKC recognizes 3 colors that are registered. They come in solid black, yellow, which is actually a light yellow to a red fox color, and chocolate, which is actually anywhere from a light medium brown to a dark brown in appearance. There are silvers, but they're not yet being recognized by the AKC. There are some more possible characteristics of the Labrador Retriever. Some will have the white patches on their chest, and some will not. White hairs will also appear occasionally with age, especially around the muzzle area, almost like a beard. They have webbed toes and what the AKC describes as an otter-like tail, which are very distinguishable marks of the Labrador Retriever. Both of these are swimming aids so that they can get in and out of the water and move around in the water very well. When it comes to their temperament, they have a very good reputation as a great family dog. According to the Puget Sound Labrador Rescue article called FAQs on Labrador Retrievers, they have a good reputation with small children and other small animals. They're known to be patient, non-aggressive. They are not territorial. They welcome others into their space, whether they're animals or children. and they have the best reputation as a family dog. They're very loyal and protective. They are energetic and very exploratory, especially as small puppies. They're not considered adults until they're around 3 years old. They love to retrieve balls, frisbees, any object that you would throw. It's in their name, and that's what they love to do. They have a great ability to learn and to be trained. And because of that attitude and the fact that they're a very intelligent breed and they have the ability to focus very well, they're very easily trained in search and rescue, drug detection, and they're great as therapy dogs. I would like to discuss some of their possible health issues. All dogs, as you know, come with certain health issues that are tied to that breed. I researched the issues, and according to the Canine Inherited Disorders database under Labrador Retrievers, these are the issues that I found to be most common. They are prone to ear infections. That's a lot due to their floppy ears and the moisture from being in the water and liking to be in the water. The ear traps the moisture in there. You just want to keep a close check on those ears and make sure that they're dry. They're prone to hip and elbow dysplasia and some knee problems. That's a common problem with a lot of the larger dogs, but a quick trip to the vet and he can help you get some supplements that will ease their joint pains. They can suffer from eye problems such as cataracts. Again, a trip to the vet for an eye check as they progress in their age, or if you happen to notice that they're having problems with their vision. They are known for their appetite, so of course obesity could be a problem if you do not maintain their diet and make sure that they keep their exercise up to keep that weight off. There's also a syndrome called EIC, which stands for exercise-induced collapse. It's becoming more popular and seen more often. Research doesn't know the genetic cause of this, but the dogs do not suffer any pain during those episodes. Their legs just tend to go out from under them and they need to rest. The condition can be controlled pretty easily. You just make sure they don't get overly exercised and overly excited. Routine exercise like jogging and swimming, that's not going to cause an EIC episode. I've discussed some of the facts of the Labrador history, their physical characteristics, temperament, and some health issues with you today. Remember, they don't make good guard dogs because they aren't territorial or aggressive, but they will alarm bark to let you know that something's changed or someone's outside. They shed a bit more than you think. Those little short hairs can go everywhere, but you would be prepared for that. And sometimes they have a slight dog odor. Some of that's because they like to get wet a lot. If you can deal with a few issues that I've discussed here, then a Labrador Retriever might be a great choice. And you could look forward to 10 to 12 years of having a loyal, loving, and playful companion with the Labrador Retriever. But this is just one of a large number of different breeds that are out there for you to adopt and become part of your family. You just want to make sure that before you add any dog to your family, that you understand what it takes to keep that dog and how they fit into your lifestyle. And you also want to make sure you consider how you will affect that dog's life. Do you have the time and the capabilities to give them the attention and the love and exercise that will make their life enjoyable as well as yours? I hope you feel like I've given you quite a bit of information to think about before you make a choice on adopting a dog, and that you feel like you know more about the Labrador Retriever now. Thank you very much.